Hey everyone, so we got that win that we desperately needed, but I'm not gonna lie. It's nice to see that we didn't get score on, 0 goals, and Giroud was able to see us through. But that game, you guys, I hope you agree with me, was just so uncomfortable until the last minute. We score a goal, we're just waiting to see if we get conceded on. This team, we should have finished out 2-3 easily. But a win's a win. And hopefully we're not going to be feeling this way until the end of the season. But if we are going to be going down that road, let's continue to get some wins, you guys. That's the only thing that's going to help with all the anxiety, honestly. Welcome back to the Frank for Famous channel, where we're going to be discussing Kai Havertz and some great news, as it looks like he's interested in joining Chelsea's football club. Is he a player that we're going to be seeing soon joining the squad? The next topic I want to talk about is what 11 we should be looking at against our FA Cup semifinals versus Manchester United. Manchester United right now's front three is on fire. What are the tools we're going to need to do in order to drown all their flames? And how are we going to solidify our midfield and our defense in order to keep Fernandes and Paul Pogba from orchestrating their skill sets? Everyone, so it's hard not to get excited, but let's take this with a grain of salt. Football.London reports are coming out saying that Kai Havertz is already, his mind's made up. He wants to join Chelsea Football Club. We're getting some great feedback from a previous coach of ours, Mauricio Sarri, who is praising the player, his physical qualities and his attributes for being such a young age. I mean, you can see what dynamics he can offer as playing for Bayer Leverkusen. They have him either behind the striker, playing up top. He also believes that he's able to play in the midfield. Also, getting some high praise from Lionel Messi. Come on, man. He's a legend. And he's already giving praise to this young player, saying that he has great composure in front of the goal for his age. So we really got to take that into perspective. We need these players that are going to come in. When they get opportunities, they're going to finish it. That's where we're seeing some of our lack of goals. So bringing in these players at young age who are confident enough to put on this Chelsea jersey and put the goals in the back of the net, this is something we should get excited about and be really, really optimistic on what the future is going to look like for us. And even if reporters are saying Chelsea already have abundance of talent, why did they need to add another midfield? Forget all that. My biggest thing is we want to bring in as much talent as possible. It's going to make us more versatile, and it's going to also help us find lineups depending on the teams that we're playing against, so they're not able to look at us as being predictable. We want to be unpredictable. Great teams are going to want the great players, especially if you see the way that we're moving. We're moving in a very youthful way. So we bring in youth with confidence. It's, a selection headache for Frank Lampard, but it's a blessing when you know you can go to your bench and you can see people who can come in at any moment and make the difference. So we definitely need to look at how we can get these players in and then work all the other things out on the back end. We want to make sure that we're taking these top players away from other top teams. This is not a race that we're all trying to be in it at the same time. We're trying to take the lead so that we become the best club in the world. And the only way to do that is to bring in great players who are going to fit in to the manager's playing style and help us with the way we want to move forward. All right, everyone, so let's jump into what we should expect for Chelsea's predicted lineup against Manchester United. I love the way our wingbacks are able to get up and down the field and send in some good balls into the box. Conte is still not going to be ready for this game. We need a midfield that's going to be fighting, because we got to understand, Manchester United has some talent in their midfield, and they are connecting. So we need to find a way of how we can disrupt that. Let's talk about what lineup we should be seeing, starting from the back. So on the right-hand side, Azpilicueta, and then Rudiger in the middle, with Kurt Zouma playing on his opposite side. For wingbacks, what I want to see is Reece James playing on the right-hand side, as he was playing some beautiful balls into the box. And I think we need to consistently play him and have him playing in these big games so he can get that confidence that he has back, because he is a class player. He has a lot to offer. With Marcos Alonso playing on the left-hand side, having Kurt Zouma and Rudiger behind him to help him with his lack of defense that he has, but he is the player who's able to get up front and send in some balls into the box, and hopefully he can send in some beautiful balls and find our attackers. For the midfield position, this is really tough. Right now I see Ruben Loftus-Cheek is getting some playing time, which is great for him, but you could see that he's still not up to speed yet. So what I would rather have playing in the midfield is Ross Barkley, Mason Mount, and Kovacic. The reason being is because Kovacic is able to get up and down the field and adds that defensive qualities that we need. Ross Barkley has been playing a really good game for the last few games so far with getting up the field. I think this time we're going to need him to definitely connect with the strikers, but at the same time, he's going to have to bring a defensive game, because if we lose track of Pogba and Fernandes, it can be a real problem for our defense. And then Mason Mount, who's going to bring that youthful energy. I love the way he presses. I love the way that he continues to fight, and he's able to join the attack. We're seeing some great things from him, and as the more he gets that opportunity to play and be consistent, it's only going to be a matter of time before we can call him a great. Up top, we're going to keep it the same lineup. So we're going to make sure that we have Giroud up top, and Tammy Abraham is doing well, but he lacks that physical quality and veteran leadership that Giroud has. In due time, I believe we'll see that as Tammy Abraham starts to beef up a little bit to get his body just correct for the Premier League. But Giroud is able to hold his own. And playing against the likes of Maguire, we're going to need him to muscle up. Honestly, that's what's going to be happening, as we're going to be able to get him the ball from the back and need him to hold on to that so we can hurry up and get into play. With Willian on the right hand side and Pulisic on the left, it's going to be a tough game because they have some good right backs and they have a good left back, but I feel like with our wingers very versatile as they can switch sides, we need to see if we can expose Luke Shaw's side and see that if we can continue to get down on his location and get some balls into the box and let Giroud show his talent and let Giroud show his wisdom and years and experience in the league to either get a good header or set up a player in order for them to get the opportunity to score a goal. I know this game is not going to be easy. Like I said, Manchester United is on fire right now, but I have faith in Chelsea, and I know on these big games, especially if you look at that Manchester City game, we have ways to really compete with those teams who are going to play and not just build that wall in the back. So let's jump into Manchester United's front three. Right now, they feel like they're showing so much swagger. We need to shut that down. I know at the moment, Rashford right now is scoring 15 goals for the season. Martial has 9 goals. and Greenwood has 8 goals at the moment, and they're assisting also too. If you look at the way they play, they love to switch sides and go one-on-one with their defenders, and they will take that shot once they get into the 18, bending it, rockets. They're capable of doing that. This is where we're going to need to really show courage and some real confidence in the back, staying with our man and not making it easy for them to receive the ball and face us. Those are one of the things that are going to help us if we want to find a way of how we're going to keep these players out of the game and not let them get that connection that they're starting to build. It's hard to just say that. I understand that, because when these players are on fire, it's only a matter of time until they're going to get an opportunity. But we need to make it as hard on them as possible. That means up and close in their face. If we got to foul them in the right position, foul them so then our defense can get back. Making sure that when we're going up for 50-50 balls, we're getting the ball and a little bit of demand. We need to really show them how tough we can make it on them so they are out of their game and they're not comfortable. Rudiger, Kurt Zuma have some great strength, but sometimes they can get caught sleeping and showing a lack of energy. And this Manchester United game, we cannot see that, you guys. We have an opportunity to win a trophy here. We really have to take that into consideration, that this is not just wake up, come play, go home. No, we need to make sure that we are looking forward to playing the next game. So we're going to need to have everyone composed, and we're going to need to have everyone's mindset on 110. Give it all you got, you guys. You get the rest you need after this. I know the season is coming thick and fast, but these are the moments that you dream for, and these are the moments that you live for. So I believe we have a great opportunity right in front of us to really show our talents and get another win, just like we did at Manchester United's neighbors, City, over there. So everyone, tell me what you think. Did the predicted lineup that I chose, do you agree with that? Or do you think that there's another lineup that is going to help us have a solid midfield and also help us have a solid defense? Please leave a comment down low. And also, what are your guys' thoughts on Kai Havertz? Is he coming? Let's be positive about that. We're Chelsea's football club. Players want to play for us. And what are steps you think we can do in order to keep Manchester United's front three and their midfielders quiet? So I want to thank you guys for tuning into my channel. Please don't forget to like. Also, don't forget to subscribe. And I look forward to speaking with you soon. Come on, Blues!